What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Polo, man, and today for you guys, man, I have a couple tips and tricks to help you kind of get control of this weird game called NBA 2K. Tip 1, we're gonna start with the Gatorade facility. Now, the Gatorade facility, as if you've been playing 2K any of the past years, you know, will help you get that extra boost. I'm not 100% sure if it still gives you the extra speed, all that stuff, but in past 2Ks it used to give you strength, speed, all that, like all your physical gives you plus. But what I do know is it'll give you a plus in your stamina bar, your Gatorade bar, so you will deplete energy less and, you know, kind of give you more energy. I know you guys be blinking, using all your stamina bars immediately into play, but with using the Gatorade and doing your weekly workouts, it's two things that come from this. It comes extra stamina and body types. Now, I know a lot of people like to run the burly or slight body type. Sometimes 2K doesn't give you that when you first make your build, so you have to work out on the game, do a series of workouts, and get it. Step 2, the art of shooting. The art of shooting is probably one of the best tips that you can go to, because as you play lethal shooter, it gives you 3 tasks. I've only did the third one. I don't know exactly which ones are by heart. I think the first one is like last year, to where if you get 3 stars, you get your hot zone. I don't know what the second one is, but the third one is you pick 3 hot zones and you battle lethal shooter and making more shots than him within that hot zone, and then you get 3 hot zones for 3 weeks. So that's really OP. Fact of the matter, if you can hit your shots against him, even if you already have hot zones, you can add 3 brand new hot zones and or make them lethal. Step 3, our next step, you want to go to Chris Brickley's gym. Now, with Chris Brickley's gym, you're going to play a series of games. Sometimes it gets you 5v5, sometimes it gives you 3v3. It'll be mine has been 3v3 half court, but once you play Chris Brickley and you beat him, it gives you options. Sometimes it doesn't, but the option it gives you is if you beat Chris Brickley in the scrimmage, you'll get 4 times the badge progression. So a lot of people, especially like if this is your first build and or even a rebirth build, 4 times the badge progression really is a steal, because no one likes really grinding for their badges. Everybody wants to get on their new build, get on their rebirth build, and immediately hop in games and go crazy. So with being able to have 4 times badge progression, you're getting your badges throughout. And the great thing about 2K25 that the other 2K24, 23 didn't have is no badge regression. Like, so the thing that I kind of like about this game is that once you earn a badge, you keep it. There's no point of losing it. It's more like on 2K17, 2K18, 2K19 type thing. It took you a minute to earn your badges, but when you got them, you kept them. So make sure you guys go to Chris Brickley. Make sure you guys can beat them. Take your time, run pick and rolls, do what you got to do to beat them, but get that 4 times badge progression. Will that really help your build? You know, get where you need to be, get doing what you need to do. Okay, tip number 4, go play street ball. Now, you know how the lethal shooter gives you hot zone, so can this. You know how Chris Brickley can help you get badge progression, so can this. But the thing about this that I like, the thing that steals the show for me for street ball, is you can do it by yourself. You can do it by yourself with no friends online if you're just bored and you kind of just want to grind your dude, get a little couple badge progression, get some hot zones, get a little free XP, free rewards. The jacket I got on, it's a street ball reward. Some quick, some simple, but you don't have to immediately buy drip on the game because they give you an opportunity to win it through street ball. That's just a quick little simple tip for people that really don't have people to run with like that, or they're tired of running with randoms, they friends just got offline, and if you really just need something to get some incentives, get some badge progression, and kind of, you know, just get some hot spots, you can do that right here. So enough with the tips. Let's kind of get into the settings that will really help you become a better player on 2K, kind of make the game smoother. These are my personal settings. These are what I really use that kind of help me navigate through this game, because I ain't gonna lie, this first week is weird. I'm really hooping, but it's also a lot of, I don't know how to explain it. Like, the game's not perfect, but it's not trash. But with these settings, hopefully it kind of helps you get where you need to be. Do anything, we're gonna start with our customized HUD. Now in your customized HUD, you really have a lot of stuff you can do here. You can put your shot meter of how the sound go, the feedback. You can do your fatigue meter, turn it on, turn it off. All the stuff that's on your player on the bottom, you can adjust. You can change. Even with your feedback, you can change what it shows. Like mine shows the distance, the timing, and the coverage. Sometimes you can make it just the timing. Sometimes you make it just the coverage or just the distance. All three, I keep all three so I can know how far I'm shooting. I can know how good I shot, if it's slightly late, slightly early, what's coverage. Really, the coverage doesn't fucking matter because this game doesn't have a fucking contest system. But the reason we come here is for your shot meter. Turn your shot meter off. Learn your jump shot. If you learn your jump shot, it benefits you because it's game modes on this game where your jump shot meter is off anyway. So there's no point of you having your jump shot meter on for my career, regular part, rec, and then you go to proving ground and pro am and it's gone. So it kind of makes no sense that you'll try to get accustomed to something that is gone in certain game modes. Layups, I turn that off as well. Really, realistically, if you kind of guide yourself in kind of time layups, like if you play basketball in real life, you will understand what time on a layup feels like. You will understand what a touch on a layup feels like. And if you haven't played basketball, it's kind of like a jump shot. It's kind of like just reading your visual cue, like, okay, I'm high enough. I see him feel let go of the ball, let go of square. And 9 out of 10, you'll get what you need with this game because it's really simple. And with the new high risk rewards, which is our next setting we're gonna go to, you can kind of get off with a lot of stuff, missed times and everything. Matter of fact, we're gonna go straight to it. In your controller settings, you're gonna go to your controller settings. We have a couple settings that we're gonna change it here so you can understand what needs to go on. Okay, for shot timing, I run high risk reward. But realistically, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The game is bullshit when it comes to this. And let me move myself and explain why I feel like this game is bullshit when it comes to this. Okay, high risk reward. Jump shot timing consider affects the shot outcome with a higher chance at making shots with great timing, but also a high chance to miss with poor timing. Meaning that if I don't green, I don't make it. Now the downside of it is if you don't green it, you don't make it. The good side of it, you kind of feel good when you're hitting your shots consistently. You feel me? It's high risk, so I know I'm putting myself on the line, putting my team on the line, but I'm hitting my shots. Reward me with my greens. Normal risk reward and low risk reward is lame. And I'm gonna explain how it's lame because I've seen people hit whites very earlys. I done seen people hit with coverage, without coverage, all whites. Now, granted, they don't go in as much as 22. Now, if you play 2K22, you understand what I mean by whites go in like a motherfucker. This year they don't, but it's still heartbreaking to see that you play great defense and somebody shoot a white and that motherfucker go in. So realistically, if you're just now getting into 2K, if you come to my channel, I'm beginner's consecrated, but I run high risk reward because I like to feel accomplished. I like to play with some effort. But normal risk reward, you will get a decent amount of whites and you'll still have a good win on the green. Now, I'm contradicting myself with that, with the layup being normal risk reward. And the only reason my layup is normal risk reward, I know y'all seen people miss layups. I know y'all seen people get a slightly early and brick a layup. And I was tired of missing wide open. Like, bro, if you guys seen my stream when the game first dropped, I missed like 5 layups that one rec game under the basket because it was like early. It was like very early or something. But realistically, in my brain, if I'm wide open to go, I'm an NBA player. It says my career. I'm an NBA player. I got drafted by a team. I shouldn't be missing a wide open layup under the goal. But as we come down and we get past that, free throw timing, I always keep free throw timing on my user timing. I don't really get a high free throw, so it doesn't really matter. I have the time to make sure I green it. Your shot time visual cue. This is one of the biggest tips that I can tell you guys, one of the biggest settings. This matters and doesn't matter. It only matters is if you have a base jump shot. So if you have Curry, base jump shot, no creative jump shot, no other uppers or downer, no bases changed. This is where it's like 2K24 and you pick jump, set, point, push, release, and your jump shot kind of adjusted to those visual cues. But if you are making a custom jump shot, that custom jump shot is going to gravitate to whatever you turn your meter thing on. So when you're making your jump shot, it has a visual cue bar, it has a speed bar, and it has a blend bar. Wherever you put your visual cue bar is what's going to override your settings and make your jump shot too. So you can have a push jump shot, you can have a push setting, but on your jump shot have set point, it's going to be a set point visual cue, if that makes sense. To my dribblers and my locks. For my dribblers first, passive dribble hand switches, take it off. All them animations where you doing the dribble move and he start doing dribble moves by himself, take it off, because this setting is making your character switch hands, crab, not even crab, just post up dribble for no reason. All those animations where you feel like you did a dribble move and he's doing something extra, this setting will help stop all that. Who to guard for my locks, I like to say turn who to guard off. Reason being, a lot of times when you're trying to switch and guard somebody, your meter be pointing at somebody, your little indicator circle be pointing at somebody, and won't let your character turn around. I keep my own because I still guard ball even on my new ISO lock. Whenever, hopefully that video's out before y'all see this one, or if it's not, it's on the way soon. But with the who to guard, it kind of throws you off because you could be trying to guard a point guard, but it got you aimed at the center, and now your character turned around not paying attention. If that makes sense, you feel me? Like, I know y'all been through that. Also, we're gonna take a couple steps back because I forgot one tip. For your takeover, you have to earn your takeover this year. Another key thing that comes from playing street ball is you can get your takeovers through this. Through street ball, you can get your takeover through street ball because you have to get a certain amount of games, right? Where you hit your takeover minute, and it's easy to score, easy to get your takeover within street ball. So why not knock all your street ball games out, right? Hit them levels, so when your friends get back online, you park. Oh, I got my takeover, you don't. Cause I have my takeover more than a lot of my friends. Now, granted, I only have like 2-3 of them unlocked, but I really don't use the rest of them because they're kind of pointless. A lot of mine, like for example, like I got Clinic. Why would I go get Meaty Maestro when this one turns up my 3 Meaty and Driver Lab? You feel what I'm saying? So the extra takeovers are pointless, but the key of this is that you can get them through street ball. So don't feel is that you gotta force your teammates past you ball so you can get that last bar so you can unlock it. When they get off, get on street ball and get your takeover. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I ain't got no more setting for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all watching the video, man. I got way more build videos dropping for you guys, man. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe, turn post notifications on. And I got y'all the whole year.